Hey guys, I just thought I'd give you a rundown of what all happened when I got my tonsils out. Today would be 2 weeks from when I got my tonsils taken out. I just thought I'd let you guys know what all happened because I know when I was interested in getting mine out, I was looking up a bunch of YouTube videos because it's definitely different for adults when it comes to healing. Yeah, I had gotten mono for the first time when I was 19, and then after that I got mono exactly a year after. Well, almost exactly, but and then after that I just kept getting a bunch of throat infections, and I kept dealing with all these problems with my throat. And then one time I just decided to go to my primary care provider, and she referred me to an ENT, and then I saw them, and they saw my throat, and they said that there was definitely a lot of holes in my throat, so they could tell I had a lot of frequent infections. They gave me antibiotics to get my throat cleared up, and it turns out it was only it wasn't even strep or anything. It was literally just my tonsils being weird. So they were like, we're gonna get those tonsils out anyways, even after the antibiotics. So yeah, we scheduled my surgery, and then surgery day came around. I wasn't supposed to eat a couple hours before, and I was supposed to take 1,000 milligrams of Tylenol. I wasn't supposed to drink any water or anything, a couple, I think 6 hours before, I don't remember, but as I was about to go in for the operation, all that Tylenol was making my stomach do some weird stuff, so I was literally I thought I was gonna crap my pants in the OR, because I was peeing for my butt right before. So that got me nervous. I was in the OR, and the anesthesiologist was with a syringe, she was like, you're gonna be out in 5 seconds, and I was like, okay, whatever, I'm fine. I'm probably not going to be out. It's probably going to take a lot longer. No, I was literally out in 5 seconds. Next thing I know, I'm woken up, and well, I guess they had me wake up on my own, and then the nurse was there, and I was like, is it over? She's like, yeah. I'm like, are you the nurse? Yeah. And then I said it at least 3 more times, because I would remember after I had said it that I had already said it, and I'm like, oh crap, I'm totally repeating myself, and then I would just repeat myself again, and I'm like, oh, I totally just repeated myself, whatever. So I was really dizzy, I was really loopy, and I had to get help from my boyfriend, and my dad were there, thankfully, and they helped me get into the car. So I just kind of plopped in there, and I was kind of jamming out to Post Malone, and then I was able to eat solid foods right after. I was totally fine that day, and I ate tacos that day. It helped to chew everything a lot, and that chewing also helped to get rid of ear pain. So yeah, I was chewing a lot and sipping on water to kind of make it more puree as I swallow it. So yeah, I did that for the most part of the healing process. I did try to eat French fries, and a piece of salt got lodged in the mucus of my throat, and I had to wait for it to dissolve for it to go away, because there's mucus that it was so painful. There's mucus that lines the wall of the back of your throat, and your I got my adenoids out too, so the mucus lines all that's healing, and then if there's something that gets lodged in there, say you're drinking alcohol, I tried to drink too, and it kind of hung around there, and it just lingered, the pain. So also I had to sip water, sip. I couldn't drink more than what I would normally swallow, because it would kind of stretch out the healing area, and it would be kind of painful. On day 3 was when the pain got really bad, because I was sleeping a lot, and had a lot of pain, and I just didn't feel well. Like, I felt really sick. Like, my ears were killing me. So actually, my surgeon called that night, and I told him I wasn't feeling well, and he said to just keep drinking water because staying hydrated is, like, super important. So I drank a bunch of water, and I felt okay. I actually ended up getting a fever of, like, 101. I don't know if that's a fever, but anyways, no, 103. I forget which one. But anyways, I felt totally okay. You know, I was, doing the same thing, like sipping water and chewing up my food real good. And I actually ended up stopping the medicine that I was taking, oxycodone, at like day 3 after the pain went away. So I was just taking ibuprofen like as needed. And then what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So yeah, chewing up my food, drinking much water, and then I ended up getting some pain around like day 6 or 7. I think it was day 7, like the week after I got my throat, like at my throat surgery stuff. It started stinging really bad, and it was really sucking really bad. So it was after like a concert that I went to, which probably wasn't the greatest idea. I was really tired. Like, I was tired throughout the whole thing. I'm still pretty tired because I'm still kind of healing, but not as tired. It turns out my throat had started scabbing, so it made it a lot harder to drink water. I was just, sipping, and that's the only thing that kept me from going back to work right away, was because I couldn't chug water. So yeah, that sucked, because as I would chug, the mucus would kind of be swallowed, the mucus that was like covering my throat, so it would burn like really bad. So I think it was like day 10 that I was able to go back to work. Like the 26th was when I felt okay, and I had surgery on the 16th. So yeah, I just recently got back to work a couple days ago. So yeah, I'm gonna be posting pictures of like a day by day, how my throat was healing, how it looked like, in case you guys are curious. Not recommended for a weak stomach. It looks really gross. It tasted like aged cheese, by the way. Like, it was nasty. I know some people get like oral rinses or whatever, but I didn't get any of that. So yeah, I just brushed my teeth and washed my tongue whenever I felt disgusting. So what else? I think that's it. Oh yeah, throat spray. I bought throat spray, but it said to spit it out, like after a couple seconds, and I was worried that it would linger. And I asked my surgeon if I should take the throat spray, and he said it was not recommended because it might sting, but I could try it and whatever. But I didn't end up doing it because I'm kind of pussied out. So, yep, that's about it. Hope that helped. Oh yeah, also, it turns out when I got my tonsils removed, they told me that I had a mucous membrane that was behind one of my tonsils, which is why I kept getting recurring infections. So if you're doubting yourself on getting those tonsils removed, there's probably a reason why you keep getting these infections. So highly recommend to do it if you're having problems. So yeah, I would have kept dealing with it for the rest of my life, like my tonsil stones and my infections. So yeah, do it if you feel like you should. So yeah.
Surgery's over. I'm doing my Snapchat. Right, hold on. I got a popsicle.